Hello and welcome to my brand new channel, Adventures with Autism. The aim of this channel is to document our family life with an autistic child. Before I start, if you like what you're seeing, please consider liking and subscribing. I welcome any comments and advice from people, and I'd also love to help out with hints and tricks for anyone else in our position. In this video, I want to introduce my family and what they are like. First off, we've got Robert. Robert's an 8-year-old lively boy who's recently been diagnosed with autism. He also has problems with his legs and back, sometimes requiring the use of a wheelchair to help him get around, although he doesn't need this all the time. As parents, we've known that Robert has had some form of autism for many years. It's taken us years and lots of fighting in order to get the diagnosis. There were many roadblocks on our path, including an unhelpful school that he first went to. Robert's a very intelligent young boy who excels at anything to do with engineering or creation. He does struggle with reading and writing, and he can get very frustrated with himself when he's unable to access information due to the reading involved. The school he's at now has been absolutely fantastic. However, they and we still feel that maybe mainstream school may not be the place for him. We're going to look at that further down the line. Part of his autism is his inability to properly control his emotion. He can go from laughing and giggling to screaming and crying and then back again in an instant. Because of this, days out with him are unpredictable. Throw in his siblings and we have a perfect storm. So next, at 13 months younger, we have his sister, Louise. Louise is a typical 7-year-old girl in that she's 7 going on 18. She loves singing and dancing and most of all, winding up her brothers. Louise is extremely intelligent and loves to draw and write. She's constantly singing at the top of her voice and writing little notes to leave around the house. It can be a struggle sometimes making sure that she doesn't feel left out. Due to the boys being so demanding, they naturally take up more of our time, whereas Louise is able to be much more independent. A byproduct of this is that at times she's felt left out or unloved, despite our reassurances. The understanding of the boys' conditions has greatly improved. However, there are still times that she still doesn't understand why she is treated in a different manner to the boys. And last, but by no means least, is our 4-year-old boy, James. James is an exuberant boy who loves playing with his brother and sister. He's showing signs, much like Robert, that he may have autism. He has had much difficulty in controlling his emotions. Much like Robert, he can switch between moods in an instant and has become quite violent when he is angry, hitting his siblings and throwing things. James is currently at childminders, but he starts school in September. We've just found out that he's going to the same school as his brother and sister, which will make him extremely happy. Hopefully, when he starts school, we can properly start the journey towards a diagnosis for him. With all of the lessons that we have learnt from Robert's journey, we are optimistic that it will be much less difficult for us this time. Individually, the children can be a handful, however, together, it's a different story. Finally, in our family, we have myself, Matthew, and my wife, Emma. We've been married for nearly 4 years, but we have been together for over a decade now. And if you didn't think our lives were chaotic enough, we also have the animals. To begin with, we have the cats, Maui, Nala, and Kion. All 3 are house cats and are adored by the kids, especially the bond between the youngest, Kion, and Robert. Finally, we have our latest addition, Rusty, the 6-month-old Labradoodle. We have had dogs in the past, but we had them before the children, and we've wanted a puppy for many years. It's only the fact that I got a new job where I work from home that has allowed us to finally get our puppy. The children absolutely love the dog, and the dog loves them. Rusty has been very helpful in calming Robert down. We are hoping that eventually we can get Rusty registered as an assistance dog for Robert. So, I hope that watching this channel will help you understand the daily challenges that come with having an autistic child. We would not change our children for the world, and I cherish every day with them. I hope that my upcoming videos are entertaining as well as informative and give you a much better insight into our family life. So just remember to subscribe to see more videos as I post them. Thank you.